people gravitate, people are drawn to, people are mesmerized, not by better, but by the only.
Is that learned or is that innate?
I mean, I think DNA is DNA, and how someone's natural bent towards thinking a particular way tends to be a DNA, but the DNA to change is also DNA. So, the learned versus innate thing, I don't know if that question really goes anywhere. The bottom line is, do you want to know the truth or do you not? And whether you were born thinking that way or you learned to think that way doesn't really matter.
Now, I want to avoid the prescriptions. I really do. But if you were to look at the world of business and look at the world of brand, there's a lot of competition, obviously. What would you say to those new brands and to the existing brands and people who are obviously working within those companies to become the only in their respective category, if there exists such a thing after being the only?
The most important thing with everything, everyone begins in the wrong place. And everyone begins with, what should I do? Everyone begins with, what advice can you give me? And that's really a disingenuous place to begin. The place to begin always is, where do you want to go? That is the number one thing to begin with, because I could shower all kinds of advice and insights onto a particular human being day and night. But if that isn't where he wants to go, then it is a mere curiosity. I'm just wasting my time. So it isn't that question that you ask is a distant second. The one question that would be actually more applicable and more effective and more sincere would be to say, who do you really want to be? That's what you must examine. And we live in a world where it's all about who you should be. And I don't care about who you should be, because I don't care about the world. I don't care about society. I don't care about prescriptions. I don't care about should. It is the reality of what sort of heart beats within you. Not motivation, not, work till you drop, not all this nonsense. It is just sit with yourself and discover no good, no bad, no right, no wrong. Just be honest with yourself. And who is it that I want to be? That's where everything begins.
Is that a process of literally just sitting on your own and asking yourself these questions?
Well, yeah, but even in that question, there's a prescription, because even in that question,
right.
Asking, so should one sit there and ask him? No, it's almost like everyone needs to be shaken out of prescription land, right? And just listen to my words. Don't turn them into a prescription. Look, who do you want to be? There's no what room should I sit in? Should I ask it out loud? That we're back to the prescriptions again. That's the default is, well, how should I ask? As soon as you ask for prescription, you'll begin to follow prescriptions. As soon as you begin to follow prescriptions, you will not be doing it genuinely.
Okay. Yeah, it's deeply ingrained into.
Absolutely. Yeah. As I said, you become your environment. Absolutely.